So this is a funny video to talk about. I went somewhere in New York. That's right. I actually went out somewhere besides going to work. It was one day. I went to this place that was called what was this place called again? I can't remember. What was this place called again? Something something. It's called the SNFL. It was this library. But there was something different about this library. In this library, everybody was lining up to get inside. And, people still go to libraries, but not as frequently anymore because books have become an outdated form of knowledge. So, now everybody uses ebooks so they don't have to go to the library anymore. But at this library, everyone was lining up to get inside. And when I got in the library, I found out that it was also a museum. It was also a private reading place. And it was also an art exhibition rolled into one place. And again, this library is called, if you ever want to go to this library, all you have to do is get off at Times Square from the Q train and walk a block up. And it's called the Stavros Niarchos Foundation Library. Uh, hmm. Well, I can just read the description here. Located across Fifth Avenue from the Schwarzman Building, our largest lending library features 8 floors of state-of-the-art amenities and services, including books to borrow, public computers, internet access, free programs, dedicated spaces for teens and adults. So it was like a library place, but it was also like a party place. And I was actually shocked at the sheer number of people that were in that library. There was like tons of people in there, tons of people, tons of tourists. It got crowded when I was walking around. Now, whether the place actually has 8 floors is a little misleading because I think only 3 of the floors are actually open to the public. Now, while I was there, I saw one of the original copies of the Latin Bible. I saw ancient Babylonian tablets that were laid out in the exhibit. I saw a policeman letter that was written on behalf of Harry Houdini. That was pretty cool. And then I saw some abstract art from this guy named Robert something. That was pretty cool. I guess a lot of people named Robert like art. Although his abstract art was a little messy to say the least. Abstract art is not in everybody's taste, you know. But it is a wonderful place to visit, and the thing about New York is it's not easy to find genuine places where you can get inspiration from. And then in one of these rooms I went into, I think it was called the Salmon Room. I was looking for like some salmon and cream cheese and a bagel. I'm just joking, bro. So it was called the Salomon Room, but it looked like salmon to me. And then when I went inside, I saw a lot of rich people who had their paintings on the wall. So I guess if you're rich, then you come from a rich family, you could just have your painting there for 100 years or something. But they told me every few months they changed the art around. So maybe in a few months it might have different art there. But so that's it.